Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to some of you, and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. Here's the deal. Let me get right to it and not waste any time. If you are a normal member of my audience, this can help you. If you are an enemy, this can help you. Jada Pinkett Shakur is an example for us to watch. And brothers, I know we're noticing and we're paying attention because she's doing everything publicly. And I want you, gentlemen, to know that a lot of misandrists and hyenas are going to tell us that we shouldn't even comment because it's celebrity gossip and we shouldn't care because they're not paying our bills. I want to tell you why we can't help but notice and why you're right for that. It's not for the purposes of gossip. Remember, she's publicly disclosing things, so it's not gossip. These are confessions from her. Kendra D., Crimson Cure, brought receipts that she's lying. And those receipts were actually cross-references made by a Wyatt lady. Back in 2020, when she had her entanglement with August Alsina publicized, and she eventually had to come clean, a lot of sisters were putting up memes trying to distract us from Jada Pinkett Smith with real issues like Breonna Taylor's death, or what they called real issues. We walked and chewed gum at the same time as black men. I'm glad to see that. I remember those days. It was my first summer with my current wife, and that isolation of COVID probably would have really ruined me had it not been for her. I'm capable of living in isolation as long as I can communicate with others in writing. And if I can see some other people sometimes. But that would have been hard. And she made it easy. You know, it was my first time living with someone with that much peace. No joke. I didn't tell her what I was doing on social media in detail. But I remembered seeing these memes, and all these sisters were really saying is stop paying attention to what Jada's doing. Don't notice that. See, look over here at what you need to be doing because the police killed Breonna Taylor and got away with it. And oh, by the way, they killed George Floyd. So, and y'all can't stop them. So y'all can just shut up and stop talking about what Jada's openly doing and admitting to doing to Will Smith. They didn't say the same thing when Russell Wilson married Sierra. They praised him for it. And they said that if she can get Russell Wilson, then why can't they get high value black men? And this is before they were saying high value. But see, what I'm getting at is that their willingness to point at celebrities is hypocritical. What they're saying is, let us tell you which celebrities to pay attention to and emulate and from which to learn. Don't think independently. So, and they played the psych game on us for a long time. And it's actually worked a lot of times. I do believe that Jada Pinkett Shakur and Will Smith are not for us to be obsessed with, but she's got us in the group chat. So let's go ahead and see what it is, because see, what Jada's doing to Will is a combination of many various different things that we have known ladies to do to us or to friends of ours who did not provoke these things and these behaviors from these ladies. I didn't provoke them when I was younger. I had to deal with them, but I didn't provoke them, and would not have. It was counterproductive. Guess what? Well, you already know. As counterproductive as it was, these ladies did it. And as I stated, before they were doing this to many men in general, I was one of the few to whom they would do this in my hometown. Jada is showing Will that no matter what he does, it's wrong. Nothing he does is right. They've been separated for this many years. Well, they did a good job of not acting like it. He seems shocked. He never said anything about it, so I really, and they would not have, he would not have been hurt by what she did with August Alsina. Not only that, Jada's not capable of learning boundaries. He said to her, "Oh no, I'm going to get you back," but she's not capable of learning. She can't learn, okay, this really, he's not the guy to do this to. She's not capable of figuring that out. And that's the thing about a lot of Western sisters. They crap test you, but you can't pass it. They can never learn that this is your boundary. You can't actually pass a crap test with a Western black woman. Ask me how I know. Will they crap test you trying to find out where the boundaries are? Of course they will. But will they learn the boundaries when you show them? They can't. It used to be they could. 30 years ago. They couldn't learn them from me, but they could learn them. Now they can't learn them from any of us. So I know what this looks like. And you're going through that. It used to be that they couldn't, used to be what I did was wrong. Damn near unconditionally. I mean, if she was attractive enough to have two other options, what I did was wrong. Used to be that. Guess what? Now, what we all do is wrong. It used to be wrong for me to take them to the Cheesecake Factory or Applebee's, which is funny because here Applebee's is pricey and it's nice. It used to be that, it would have been wrong for me to do that. It's not like that now. Now it's wrong for any of us. And I know that cheesecake lady was a skit. I get that. But nonetheless, the reason it resonated with us is that it was so realistic. The fact, see, when they do stuff like this and we don't know it's a skit, that tells you something. There's more. Jada Pinkett Shakur, is now trying to get rid of Will. After he's been there and supporting her. And not even been just an outright punk and pushover, except where she's concerned, but not just overall in life. She's still trying to get rid of him. Despite his devotion to her, she's trying. And this is to send a message to Will. The message she's trying to send to Will is, you simply aren't good enough and you never were. See, she knows that Pepper curbed him because Pepper said it. It wasn't Will that disclosed that, it was Pepper, I think. Because she explained it. His first wife left. Now, he may have liked Jada, but he didn't mess with Jada till his first wife left him. So let's look at that. So Will has gotten the message that his devotion means nothing because it's his devotion, his interest. His selection is not flattering because it's his. And now he's about to learn this from somebody else after he has become the Will Smith that we know. He ain't been the Fresh Prince for a long time. He's Mr. Smith now. But the thing is, as successful a black man as he is, look at the black man that he's not. He's not the stereotype. He's not the knuckle dragger. He's not Anthony Cross, also known as Tretch from Naughty by Nature. That's not who he is. He's not even who Tupac was pretending to be and becoming. And he has to pay the tax for that. I do believe that Willow and Jaden are his children. I believe so, but in all honesty, he's lucky they are. It doesn't matter what he does in life. She'll never appreciate it. What she wants him to do is to be willing to take blame and accountability even when he's right. And that's why she said that his planning of her birthday party was just ego. And she's actually tricked him into taking accountability while she never takes any. These are all things that we've had to deal with before. I've seen these things from different women. He gets to see them all from one. And he's Will Smith. He's being treated worse despite who he is, what he has, and what he does. He's being treated worse, actually, than many of us have. But we've all seen bits and pieces of this treatment befall us and friends of ours. This is why it is that we have every right to pay attention to this and talk about it. Don't let them try to distract you away from this gentleman. And to some of you ladies that want to do that, damn you. Just for trying. And I say that because those of you that are trying to distract black men with other issues from paying attention, you know, mother cuss word well what you're doing. It's not subconscious, it's conscious. You never look at a man's patience with a woman or a man's treatment of a woman or a man's simping and then turn around and say, look, you know, you don't really need to pay attention to that example, gentlemen. You never do that. You never say, well, you know, that's Hollywood. That's not real. You never do that. So don't do it this time. To my normal audience members, thank you for listening. As always, Black Heart, Black Mind, Blackout, Assalamu Alaikum, and Black Heterosexual, non-select male power just because they don't like it. And Black Patriarchy until extinction or Judgment Day. Thanks again for flying with us on Jet Black Airways, where Jet Black is also a verb. Keep jetting black with us until the wings and the wheels fall off. Gender, justice, forever.